page.
Yes. Yes.
They're totally Ralph.
It is. No. No.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back at the table for some fun, some chaos, and just a little bit of imagination, as always. A little different. I'm Dungeon Master Tim. We got Will playing Ralph. We got Gerard playing Cogs. Let's get down to the fun. So when we last saw the guys, let's talk about some
I
shenanigans.
was sitting here. He was sitting there.
Let's talk about some shenanigans, though. Going through town after
the fort.
yeah, after taking a job from Ralph's brother Chaz to retrieve an item and deal with a bit of a situation, they decided to stop at a shop, ripping the wall down from the shop to enter, tying the guy up, which there is a way to break sovereignty.
Is there?
Yes, there is.
He won't know it. He won't know.
Tying up the cashier, sovereign gluing his mouth, and then just like kind of rifling the store, just taking a few things and hoping he doesn't talk, which sovereign glue probably won't unless he can find the solvent. But from there, they would head to the Hollow Knight Inn and find out that the person they were looking for, Agnak, had been staying there at night but spending his days at the fight house. Deciding they would take a bit of a covert, stealthy, not straightforward
Not super
plan of
aggressive.
action.
Monster Run.
They instead decided to rent a room in the hotel for the night next to Agnak's. They would break into his room, Cogs hiding under the bed. Ralph, yeah, Kool-Aid Man on the other side of the wall waiting for the sign. Agnak would return, Cogs would try to tickle his feet, and chaos would ensue as Ralph would burst through the wall. Quickly realizing they had a little bit more in common than they thought they would and saw use in each other, Ralph eased the situation and untying him and kind of asking him to search for something for him. The Sword of Vass. As, let's call it an insurance policy.
Pretty much.
But after making a deal and a new ally, they decided just to head back to the room with a hole between the walls now, as Agnak across the way would get a night's rest, and they would get a night's rest. So this is where we start. So you'd awake in the morning, and as you do, you look across, because you can't help but look across. The room's cleaned out. Everything's gone. Like, gone. Like flipped, almost. Is there anything you want to do?
Gonna investigate the room. Okay. Just to see if he if it was a struggle or if they just cleared out and
Yep.
cleaners. Exactly.
Anything you want to do?
Yeah, my character's good at the moment. You just hear his elbows and stuff creaking, just stretching like, oh, what the hell's going on?
You find an oil can on the table next to you. Damn it, I've had enough of you!
19 plus 4.
Already with the good rolls today, huh?
We'll see.
So you look across and you kind of step up to the broken wall a little bit and you peer in. From what you can tell, it just looks like he peeled out of here. Probably not coming back.
Well, that was quick.
So you gotta return the watch.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You gotta go bring this back to Chaz.
Okay. So just go ahead and both you roll a d20 for me. Let's put this one today. Scaring you off.
That's 5.
I got a 6.
Okay. As you head downstairs,
It's a push.
you are immediately, before you even step off the steps, the bellhop at the desk. Was it you that caused the commotion last night? I heard a loud bang. Please tell me you didn't break anything.
Nah.
It was like that when we got there.
It was like what?
It's like how we got there.
His eye kind of twitches a little. That other guy got out of here pretty fast this morning. Dropped his key and everything, so. Please tell me you didn't.
I don't know.
Like, he looks so nervous right now. Like, he's intimidated by the presence of you, but at the same time, he's like,
What did these assholes do?
I heard a loud bang. Like, a bunch of wood falling. There's no wood inside the hotel.
Hey, you said this is for discretion. A place of discretion. Leave it at that.
Intimidation.
Well,
he was already kind of intimidated by you, so kind of just not steps back, but kind of just makes himself a little bit bigger, and he you're not going to be staying here again, are you?
nope. Probably not.
I'm just I'm just going to ask. Could you please leave? I won't. I won't ask anymore. Just please leave.
Okay.
Okay.
And I just slammed the key down on the table.
Also.
Yeah.
Tornado.
As you're walking out the door, the giant almost there. But you kind of exit.
It was the guy with the fork.
But you kind of exit.
The guy with the fork's gonna come back and be like a enemy or some. I don't know what I did.
But you kind of step outside, and it's an early morning. You didn't really sleep too long, as the sun is just rising up over the trees. It's a little cloudy, so there's like a haze of gray to the environment. But as you step out and you kind of look, you see quite a few people. They're out, but not out and about. You see people like just kind of stepping out of their houses. And you can kind of see just like looking over the city. You could see, well, not over, but through
Can we
the
see
city.
the shop that we destroyed?
No.
Okay.
No, these are 20-foot tall buildings.
Oh.
But you kind of look around and you occasionally can see like a plume of like what looks like just like dust and dirt go flying in the air. And you can kind of hear like someone shaking out a rug, And you get the sense that this morning it's people are just cleaning up and kind of just getting themselves situated for the day. And you do as you kind of walk through town and head back to the tavern to meet Chaz. As you kind of walk through, you notice there pretty much every house that you pass, there's at least one person outside doing some kind of chore, whether it's, getting buckets ready, whether it's cleaning up, whether it's shaking out the rug,
Churning
yeah,
butter.
yeah, making milk, whatever it is, squeezing
make milk.
teats, but it is, it's very lively this morning, and people are taking care of business, as you see all the species, you see the dwarf kind of trying to what looks like move a cow into a tavern type thing where he's trying to move it, but in a small stature, the cow's just not really moving. You kind of watch and see a Goliath just kind of leaning up the wall, just watching. But the town's very busy, and you kind of walk your way through, and you do walk past that store you destroyed. You do. You want to perception check it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's just like, yeah.
22.
As you walk past Margek's arsenal, you look in, and it's dark. The hole in the wall is still present. There's nothing inside. He was either robbed or he took something happened. Okay, it's empty.
We don't hear anything.
No, absolutely no. It's dark. There's nothing on the counters. The stuff that was on the walls and on the shelves is just gone. Everything. The two other display cases gone. Everything's gone.
Did I do that?
But yeah, you continue on. Kind of just like every now and again looking back, like hopefully that doesn't get back to us. It was the fork guy. There's the fork guy.
Do we see the fork guy anywhere?
Give me a perception check.
12.
At this moment, you do not.
Wait. No, my bad. No, yeah, 12.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, no, at this moment, you do not. But you're kind of walking, and you get up to the tavern. You don't hear much noise inside. Presume it's not that big. And as you kind of open the door and you look in, it's not at all. In fact, it's literally Chaz sitting in the booth across the way, and then you have Emdar, the dwarf, behind the bar, serving bar. Just at this point, literally just handing a glass with a rag, just kind of wiping out glasses and just kind of doing some inventory, seeing count some jars and just
How clean is that?
investigation check. Yeah.
10.
It's pretty clean.
Oh.
It's not like it's not like super fucking like rag, but it's a clean rag, you know.
I get my shitty rolls out on stupid.
No, I get it. It's fine. I love it. It's more role playing. I love it. But you notice your brother is he's got his head back in the seat and his eyes closed. Just what would you like to do?
I'm gonna see if I can sneak up on him.
Okay, give me a stealth. What are you doing?
I definitely do not 6.
He's asleep, so you definitely do. He's asleep. But you kind of like.
I'm just big brother, little brother
Okay.
shenanigans, just like tickle his like nose and see if he goes like this or whatnot. I go up to the bartender, see if he has any shaving cream or cream.
Okay. Persuasion check.
Light his head on fire.
18. Light his head on fire.
Hey, bro, your head's.
He kind of looks at you, and Edmund's like, "No, but I got this cleaner in my burn. It's foamy."
That'll work.
He hands it over to you.
So it's funny sound.
I'm gonna spray it on his hand and then tickle his nose.
Okay.
It'd be a shame if you get some of that in his eye.
Oh, that was so
Kind of. He immediately is like, and he like wipes his eye and still doing this, huh?
That's what happens when you sleep in a booth.
Oh, it's the only place I can get a free night's sleep.
Why do you need a free night's sleep? You have money.
It's inefficient though. Hotels and inns don't like dealing with people.
Yeah, I'm aware. Kind of.
That's why he interacts with me.
He just looks at you, flicks a top at you, and just kind of, yeah, things off. Okay, Clunky. So did you handle it? Did you guys get that item for me?
I just go, I don't know. And it just, I don't want to say drops, but
Dangles?
like dangles, yeah.
Do you like the hypnotist thing?
Yeah.
Kind of looks up. Always coming through, bro. Always coming through.
And I didn't kill him.
I'm proud of it. I am very. And he kind of looks at you and he goes, "You still in town?"
You sure made a quick getaway.
I don't know. He wasn't in the other room.
Please tell me it wasn't you that made the noise a couple blocks over yesterday at Margex. Please tell me that wasn't you.
What noise? I didn't hear no noise.
Brother, I know that look on your face.
It was an earthquake, a tornado. I swear to God, it wasn't.
Give me a persuasion check. Yeah, absolutely. Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion -1, 18.
Kind of looks at you. Calm down, Sparky. Calm down. All right? All right?
Yeah, everything's okay.
You could say that, but I'm not going to believe you because I know my brother.
Do you know that guy was a real creep?
He's connected, though.
Not anymore, he's not.
Wouldn't say that. When you walk past the shop, what did it look like?
Empty?
They came and got him.
Hmm.
You can add another problem to your list.
He's not gonna talk.
What makes you say that?
I reach into my pocket and just grab the little vial and shake it.
He literally looks at you and he goes, pulls a bag. And as he goes in, you can hear like the clink, clink of a bunch of vials. And he goes, Universal solvent. Breaks it. He's connected.
They can't be that bright. Okay, maybe they can be that bright.
I would just say be careful when you're going through the woods, okay?
Okay.
I mean, the city's your safest bet now. Just be careful. He's got some very you ever heard of like lycanthropy?
No.
Werewolves?
Oh. Yeah.
He's kind of involved with the pack.
Okay.
So just
But usually you just have to take out the alpha though.
not these ones.
Oh.
They're all alphas. It's complex.
Yeah, that's Tom.
Can always have
He
him.
did it.
Okay. Yeah, you could always have him bite you and you could join. I don't know. I'm talking about it. He's just like, but you got to watch.
Yep. Watch.
All right. So I thought while you guys were going, and since you're working with guys, I thought I'd give you a little more details. I'll just say I'm working for him too. And I'm kind of thinking our paths were always meant to intertwine. Because I've been working with him for a year. And bro kind of looks at you. I don't think it was a coincidence he came to you. Especially when he did. Don't want to share too much more right now.
Yeah. Seems a little too coincidental. But big worded.
But I would just prepare yourself. He has a what's the word? A tendency to fight above his weight class.
Yeah.
But
Excellent.
I can tell you this. Something is happening here. Drumwood is using this tournament as a distraction. This much I know to be certain. For what, I don't know. What I do know is they have mining operations all over this continent right now. And it doesn't really make sense. Because where they're at is mostly mountainous. They have their own mines. Why do they need to go elsewhere?
If you're looking for something.
Looking for something, creating something. When you've had power as long as they have, it kind of rots humanity out of a person.
We're not human.
You're alive though. You know what I do with you. Smart. But he kind of looks at you and he goes, but since we seem to be kind of on the same path, and I don't feel like it was as big as a coincidence that we happen to need each other's help at this moment, I got another job. This one's a bit of the way out of town, but
You're quite needy.
well, yeah, I'm gathering things, okay? I'm making something of my own.
Okay.
It'll come in aid later, but it's a lot of moving pieces. But he kind of looks at you and he goes, you still got an affinity for killing things?
Yeah.
There's a lake.
You can't kill a lake.
No, kind of just. Brother! There's a lake, crystal deep lake. It's a day's way out of town. It's got a waterfall. I need you to take care of something behind that waterfall for me. And I need you to bring me back its brain.
Just the brain or the head?
I mean, I'll take the whole head.
Okay.
Little column A, little column B. Decapitation's always fun.
So no headshots.
But this lake, it's
Yeah, no headshots.
but this lake, it is you need to be careful. There's a reason it's where it is. Not many people go to it. There's been said to be some unfortunate beings, creatures, whatever you want to call them there. I've never been out that way, as it is southwest of town, about a day. It's literally you'll when you go that way, you will pass one of the mines, one of the fallen night mine shaft. You'll see the sign. You're literally gonna go probably about another like 30 minutes southwest from there.
Does that sign come off?
You and your stuff.
He kind of looks at you and he's like, "For what reason? I guess."
Oh, some signs don't come off. Well,
brother, what?
Well, look, I got a map.
You just plunk it on the table.
Yeah.
You took the town map, brother,
I needed a map.
and they think you're the smart one. Just go to this lake and just get behind the waterfall. Get me that thing's head. Bring it back here.
Is that the only thing behind the waterfall?
Well, obviously there's a thing behind it that we're supposed to kill.
Well, you're gonna have to get. The challenge isn't the creatures. The challenge itself is getting through the waterfall to the other side.
It's water.
But it's falling at such a rapid pace, brother.
Okay. I don't have any idea.
Robot, you are awfully silent.
That's a shocker.
Well, every time I try to open my mouth, you're always yelling at me.
You got a 6-shooter on your waist.
Yeah, and?
You're missing a glaive.
Yes.
He kind of looks away from you.
Is your brother psychic?
So handle this for me. I'll be here waiting. I'll have more work if you want it. Whatever you find there is yours. Just, I don't care.
You just need the proof.
Yeah. Just be safe, brother.
How do you know about this glaive?
I know more about you than you know about yourself.
Well, that'd be obvious since you've been mad at me since I arrived here, but so what do you know about it? Like, cause I don't even know nothing about me.
He's kind of a know-it-all.
Give me a persuasion check.
6.
I'm gonna give you advantage. Yeah.
So just roll one more then.
Yeah.
13.
Okay. Kind of looks at you.
He still tells you go fuck yourself.
I can tell he's kind of like unsure if he wants to say it or not. Brother, just
I need to know more
just
about
tell
me.
him, otherwise he'll keep talking.
because your model is fitted for one. You ain't the first one I've seen like you. You're just the only one still alive.
Not,
And he just like
Not
shuts
one
you
of-
out, like just like you don't like literally just like gone.
no. I need to know about my guy.
But he kind of looks at you. You take care of it, brother.
Yeah.
Just a sad face. I'm so lonely.
Let's see if you still have it, brother.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. Strike check.
Wait, what happened? I missed something.
9.
Your brother gets the early advantage.
I'm not going to.
8.
You pull it back even.
14.
You got the advantage.
Let's go, Ralph.
14.
You don't budge. You still have a little bit of an advantage. I rolled the same thing.
8.
He's almost there.
7.
You smash him. I rolled bad, like 3 straight shit rolls.
Those were terrible.
But you smash him and he kind of. You always were a brute. But remember, it's just because you're bigger than me. And he kind of like dismisses you.
Okay. Do we?
You know what?
I'll be here waiting.
The brains and the muscles.
Well,
Ian.
head on out of town.
Yoink.
Jesus. Your massive fingers. As he kind of. All right, brother. Good luck. So, anything else want to do in the tavern, or are you heading out of town to the Crystal Deep Lake? What would you like to do? It's up to you.
There's nothing else in the shop. Can I see if I see the guy with the fork again?
As you step outside,
Yeah.
roll a d20 first, both of you. Just for stepping outside.
15.
15?
6.
6. As you step outside, and you like kind of look, you're kind of just like, you like notice, like in one of the alleys just off the other, across the street, you see like a fork just kind of like
Wait, were we rolling for a perception for that? Or
No, just
Oh,
straight
okay.
D20. Straight D20. Okay. But go ahead, roll me.
Is there a real quick question? Is there a store that sells potions?
Probably that's still for you.
Oh yeah, that probably would have been it.
Go back and see if there's any hidden spots in that store.
Actually, what I'm thinking of, I probably don't need it. I wouldn't. I don't.
You have a whole box full of.
Yeah, but no, I'm looking for something else. I'm trying to decide if Warforged robots can breathe underwater since we technically don't really breathe. Do we?
Oh, that's a question for him.
You're a robot. You ain't going underwater, buddy. Unless you got a bubble to wrap yourself in. You're all electronics. No, it's more like. Malfunction! Malfunction! Malfunction!
Is there a magical umbrella somewhere?
Yeah. But there is an elixir shop. Treston's Elixirs.
Well, even if I did
Of
fall
the
into the water and go down, would I still need to breathe? Since I'm not humanoid.
I'm gonna say no. But you're
But with
electric.
I was going to say, so I'd probably be a
mean, you
disadvantage
can-
of something down there.
You can get wet to a point. Like fully submerging yourself, no. No way. Unless you have a way, umbrella. Umbrella or something.
We will need a metal umbrella at least.
Actually, no. Hang on.
Is there a haberdashery somewhere?
I'm gonna say you're just gonna take damage. You're gonna take like shock damage.
Okay. So I need something to protect myself if we're going to go near that water.
Yeah, you're gonna take damage. You're gonna take shock damage. Cause yeah, that's right.
That makes
Shock.
sense.
Yeah,
Because otherwise, he'd just be screwed.
Yeah.
You just throw
Yeah,
water at him.
I was overthinking it. But so did you want to go to Treston's or?
Yeah, let's do that real quick.
Okay, so you head over. It's honestly like 2 buildings over, just to the right, or no? Yeah, to the right. But as you kind of head out, and you notice you see a sign, and there's just a big potion bottle. And as you kind of enter,
Don't rip that off!
as soon as it's hanging up above.
Well, I thought about it.
You just smack it and break it. But
I was ready to smack its hand.
as you enter, you are surprised as you enter the door to the site of a massive 7'6" Goliath, just huge. But as you enter, and he goes, "Hello, fine gentlemen. How may I serve your needs? I have the best elixirs in town."
That was not what I was expecting from a.
What were you expecting, my friend?
Wow, you're tall. Generally, yes.
Well, I am an educated man myself, you see. And that's why I mastered alchemy.
That makes sense.
I serve the bottles, I serve the potions, the drinks, the things, all you things you need, I go. When it comes to
There's
alchemy,
in the house.
when it comes to alchemy, I'm the guy in this town. You see? For I have the fortitude and the knowledge to mix the right ingredients to make magical elixirs. It's just like blue glowing liquid.
Okay, but enough with this show.
Hey, I'm enjoying this. Knock it off!
So,
mesmerizing.
so what can I help you gentlemen with?
Yeah, I'm going to be near water. I need something to protect myself because robots, electrical components, you know. I don't feel like going. This is going haywire in water.
It kind of looks at you.
Why does everybody's eye twitch when they look at me? It's like
Have that effect on
virus.
people.
You're a robot.
Do you
There's a
have-
reason they have one city in this country.
Are there any potions to get rid of water?
Well, I think there's. Hang on. I'm drawing a blank right now, but I believe there is a water resistance potion.
I don't care about that. I want to get rid of it. This is the town's only source of water, and I just destroy
Giant
it.
sponge. There is a spell. I can't think of what it's called.
There's a spell that's destroy water.
Yes. That's what I'm thinking of.
I used it with stout all the time.
They call me Mellow Yellow. I don't know where that came from. I am going to have to say, when it comes to water, my friend, you must be water.
I don't want to.
And flow. Or not be a robot. And go.
I don't want to go. Bzz.
He kind of looks at you and he's like, my friend, that is such an odd request. Children play in the rain, the adults enjoy the rain. Odd request. I mean, I don't get many of you around here. I wish I could be of more help. I really
Wait.
do.
I know that'd be another odd request, but what about maybe a diver suit or something? A wetsuit or
Well,
something?
I have one potion. It serves I guess, the needs you need it for. It lasts for about a minute. But it's expensive. But if you're truly in the market for it, I'm a seller. And he pulls up this bottle. It's about this tall, and there's like this much liquid in it. And he goes, chug it, and you are, how do I put it? You can't take any kind of damage. I don't have many. So it's got a hefty price tag. They're hard to come by. It's hard to make. The ingredients, a lot of them, a lot of them. You see how big this vial is. But for 18,000, I can part with it.
Would you be able to do 15?
Persuasion check.
You have 15,000?
He's got
I got
21.
28,000. Thanks to you.
Oh,
Persuasion. This from the guy who stout had a couple 100,000 and didn't tell anybody.
Nope,
What'd you roll?
not one.
Kind of looks at you. I can do 20. Yeah, the price is 20 now. It's very rare.
How long did you say it lasts?
For a full minute. Which is quite the time if you really think about it. A full minute. I would jump off a roof. He kind of looks at you, Ralph, and he goes, look like the warrior type. I once drank it and let a guy stab me right through the heart. I was fine.
I know a couple people who wish they probably had that.
I just turned my back to him real quick. And I'm just like, Ralph, work your little magic. Just intimidate that guy, Chris. Why don't you do it? Do it!
Why? Because you're afraid of water?
Well, let's see you go haywire underwater. Well, you can't take it back down to 18.
Persuasion check.
God, I hate my persuasion. Why can't it be something else? Persuasion. 6.
Kind of looks at you.
Please, I'm on my knees.
Give me another persuasion check. Give me another persuasion check.
I'm on my knees. 12.
12. Kind of huffs and puffs.
Try to give him the cute little just puppy eyes. Please.
I'll give it to you for 17.
What?
Thank you. So 17. Huh?
For one potion.
I don't want to die in one.
I was gonna try to help you. Because I was gonna see if you wanted to trade them.
You act like you guys don't hoard fucking money anyway. I mean, you haven't this campaign. You've been
No, I've been spending stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, this is my real first big purchase
is.
in any game.
Because I was gonna say I'd trade him the vampire blood potion if he would mark down the price.
I'm sorry, sir, but all sales are fine.
Okay.
He kind of looks at you guys and he's like, so, what are you, what's the word? Getting into today?
Hopefully a waterfall.
A waterfall. Well, that sounds fun. I have this, I have this oil here. Put it on your weapon. And, they say it can cut through anything. It allows more, what's the word? Hey? It's a sharpness oil. I've got an oversupply of them, and I'm looking to unload them, if you will. Interested? Oil of
I
sharpness.
think that sounds more of Ralph's department there.
Oil of sharpness, if you want to look it up.
Yeah. I was seeing if I had any of it.
Yeah, because you had it last game.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks at you, he's like, well, I've got 20 bottles. How many are you interested in? The more you buy, cheaper I offer.
How about 10?
$4,000. Gives you a +3 on attack and damage bonus. Can always try persuade. Or intimidate in your case. Put your cleaver on the desk.
Just seeing the evil smile on his face, I turn my back to the guy again. I'm like, we're already in enough trouble. Just be kind.
I can't be a player. I'd be a DM's worst fucking nightmare. Right?
So you said 10?
10 for 4,000.
10 for 4,000. How about 2,000? And you see all the pretty potions. I don't smash any of them by mistake.
Intimidation.
What's my intimidation plus like 1?
4.
4? Is it it should be
circled.
Yeah.
Which roll?
Now 1.
Even with advantage?
Why do I have advantage?
Oh, it's proficient.
That's proficient.
Okay.
So that's
He kind of looks at you.
8.
And this is where you see the Goliath in him. He kind of like gets his shoulder up on his elbow up on the desk, and he goes, about 10 for 4. That's the price, okay? That's more than I paid for the ingredients to make those 10, or less than I paid, okay? It cost me 7,000 to make the ingredients for those 10. I just want to get rid of these freaking things. They're taking up space.
Okay.
So 4,000. You got 10 foil of sharpness. So boys, we need to
I'm still good.
I'm good.
Of course, it would fail. Because I was like, I start swinging around.
We're ready now. Travel. As far as anybody else is concerned, we're not good.
Yeah, I got that
Fucking
boiling.
Blues Brothers reference. I swear to God, let's go.
Yeah, I got that glass bottle boiling dripping in my fridge.
It's so
Don't ever fucking buy it.
garbage.
Dude, it doesn't even taste like fucking root beer. Oh, I'm gonna have to get a fucking cup. Like 5 cans were like that. So, is there anything that you want to buy, or are you ready to head on out of town?
No, I
So
think
you're a educated person. Are you much of a historian?
I know some things.
Do you know anything about my kind or a thing called a glaive?
I know about your kind. This glaive you talk about. I don't know. I've never been one of weapons. I've been more of the alchemical and magical side of things. If you
Oh,
say.
hence the store.
Didn't get my degree in fighting, if you will. But he kind of looks at you and he's, from what I understand, you originally were designed strictly as a battle unit. But at some point, one of you, I don't know if sentient is the word. I mean, where you seem to have some depth of free will. When your kind was first brought about, they were very objective driven. You tell them what to do, they do it straightforward, no argument, just do it. No question. Basically, some functioned as a tool. But
you're a tool.
Right. Think of that.
but after a time, you seem to learn and become conscious in the way of all of us on this planet. And you earned your rights when one of your own decided to make a claim, I guess, for himself. And used his knowledge with the help of, from what I understand, gnome handlers. Each one has a gnome that is basically their handler, keeps them functioning. When there's issues, they quickly resolve them, make sure their objectives are put in line. But over time, you disconnected from your gnomes. Few stayed, but most became self sufficient in a way. And in the process, making a deal with the gnomes, giving us the beautiful city of Antamari. Futuristic, if you will, as it runs more like a machine than a city. As it's all, I mean, it's a marvel, I'll tell you that. It's a marvel of a city. I mean, the coexistence between the Warforged and the gnomes.
Is it still there?
Oh, it flourishes beautifully. It is a city. They are actually involved in this tournament. They don't fight very often, as they really don't prefer that. They're more in the science and construction of engineering type, or not construction, engineering of new sciences and just new items. They've created a lot of things over time, and truly nowadays, my understanding is they're the city of steel. Their ability, they make the finest quality of steel. The forging is unmatched, and
Is there possibly any more of my kind there?
your city, it's full. I mean,
I turned to Ralph.
it's
Your brother's a load of shit. There is more of me.
I mean, he kind of looks at you and he goes.
I don't think there's more of you.
He kind of looks at you and he goes.
There's more like you.
Your model is something only told in stories. You don't see them anymore. It's not that you're clunky, but there's parts of you that are inefficient. The new robots are slender. They're streamlined, if you will. They work at a higher processing rate, and where you were
You're outdated.
very much so. And he kind of looks at you. That is an understatement. They don't even bother making
I'm
military.
going to just lightly give him a backhand, like, shut up! Listening.
You want to try to avoid it?
Is that a
Dex save?
Like I said, it was just a light slap. Just like a shut up slap.
Go ahead and roll just a d20.
17.
You basically like.
I just catch it.
Yeah.
I just catch
Okay.
it.
You
no,
catch it.
No, buddy.
But he kind of says they don't make soldier bots, if that helps clarify. The more of
You're a washing machine.
Ah!
it's a beautiful city though. It's run by there's mostly gnomes, but it's some gnomes. It's ran by a dwarf who he's a bit different.
those damn X1 robots.
But I wouldn't say there's a lot of you. You guys take up a good chunk of the city, but again, it's mainly they mainly have gnomes that kind of take care of them. But it's a city of dwarves, gnomes, and halflings. Believe it or not, it's just, you can imagine the city itself is massive, of steel buildings, of a trolley system that goes from two massive towers across the city. It's fucking expensive though. Don't even get me started. They want 20 gold every time you go across. These rich bastards. He kind of goes on a tangent a little bit. He goes,
Okay, buddy.
Well,
Thanks.
thank
We'll
you
be
a
on our
lot.
way.
You're the only person in this town or anywhere that can actually give me some kind of answer. Half of them just give me shit all the time.
well, the only reason I tell is because I always found a fascination. I've wanted to how do I say this kindly? I wanted to take one of your kind of parts.
Just takes a couple steps slow back.
You guys not get have you not figured out the reference yet? I mean, there's something about robots. It's like right there. I want to take you apart. He's fucking Hannibal Lecter. He's,
I don't think I've ever seen that all the way through.
oh, okay. But yeah, he's a robot Hannibal Lecter. he puts you on hooks and
We gotta go now, Carl. Let's get us here.
Hear more of your fun stories.
what do you guys want to do?
I've already headed towards the door.
Okay, thank you. We'll see you later.
Yes, and if you ever do lose interest in your bot, I would be.
No, you won't. You just hear
He kind of whispers to you as you're like after he exits his door. I will pay a pretty price.
I have a plan.
Well, I don't know what's being said. I'm out the door.
Okay, so
I'm gonna discuss with you later, me and you, and we'll discuss a plan.
I love it. But okay, so just roll me a d20 for your walk out of town. There's not a lot can happen here unless you roll. Both you guys. Let me pour this pop out.
Damn, my rolls are shit.
That's because you rolled so good last week.
What you did?
Good. Someone rolls decent.
Folks back there today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I was like, wait, those were they? Oh. Did it help you at all?
It did. I mean, one of the books I could have just looked up on my thing.
Oh,
The beginner's guide or whatever
yeah,
it's called.
the handbook.
My Grey Goose.
But with Ralph
Like-
coming out, I'm just gonna be like,
My Grey Goose bottle cups. My Ant-Man bottle.
I have that for like, because I think it was my like 22nd birthday or whatever. I was working at Hy-Vee.
That's why I don't put pop in cups. That's a whole can.
Yeah.
I fucking chug it, dude.
I bought the big bottle, like the big bottle. So I was gonna make a vase out of it.
Yeah.
so while Ralph's coming out of the door,
What'd you roll?
17.
7.
I guess.
With Ralph coming out of the door, my back's just against the wall next to the door. I'm just like, he didn't follow you, did he?
No, I think you're safe for now.
Okay, so as you start to head on out of town, people are still out and about, taking care of chores. And as you start to head out, you notice
A silver fork just laying
silver.
with a red stain on it.
I'll come back. Don't worry about that. He's coming back.
He's okay.
But as you head out of town and start to head southwest, where before when you walked to this town, it was walking through forest. You are essentially now walking through what is not a mountain range, but it's like a hill valley of just all different size of rocks that just they don't look like they belong here. They look some of these rocks look like they were cut and physically placed on like neatly placed on top
And
of
all
these
of a
hills.
sudden, a DeLorean comes out of
But you notice the landscape is very different than the forest you had walked through before, where there was trees and everything. This is open, and you could see far beyond. You could even see what you believe in the distance to be the mine. As you see what looks to be an opening, you could see some kind of wood above it. And as you kind of continue to walk through and you are just scanning the area, and you look over to your left as you head southwest, continuing.
Are
And
you
as
still
you
by
get,
the mine?
you're getting close to the mine. You're about, at this point, you're about 50 feet from the mine. But as you're about 50 feet, you kind of look over, and as you do, you can actually see one of the other towns. As you see these beautiful towers with these red and blue and just colorful roofs standing at tall, like one of the buildings stands at probably 150 feet in the air. It skyscrapes over everything else in town. And you could just see small little roofs of just different color around it. But as you continue, you reach the mine shaft. And you
throw dynamite down the mine shaft.
You can if you want to.
No. For some reason, I don't think that's a good idea.
You look over and you see what looks to be like carved out with a knife on a what looks to be plank that was literally like somebody took a tree, cut it down, and just like cut a slab out of a tree and just forced it up. You see two heavy freaking big nails in each side of it. But carved in it with what looks like a knife, from what you can tell, says the Fallen Knight Mine Shaft. With a set of angel wings at the end.
I'm gonna tear down the sign.
You can try.
Okay.
You can certainly try.
You got the weirdest strange addiction.
Dirty
to
20.
signs.
30-20.
Right, because that's strength.
You just create a very interesting situation.
Ralph.
Ralph, as you start to pull this sign, and you're really pulling, like you could see him cogs, his veins all pop bulge as he's. But as you're pulling, Ralph, you feel, don't see, but you feel like a hand on your shoulder. And as it kind of, and you feel it, you don't see nothing, and you even look over, and but it feels heavy. And as it gets heavier, your strength is drained from your body.
I let go of the sign.
What you don't see is standing above the cave in the air, about 50, 60 feet in the air, is a glowing light.
Carolyn, don't go to the light.
I pissed off
This
so
cave is
bad.
no, this cave is a whole fucking backstory. It is a whole fucking side quest.
What do you think that light is?
I don't know, but I feel really tired now.
What happened to you?
I don't know. I wanted the
Does it have to
sign.
do with that light?
You just have
Yeah, you got very
you
bad.
have disadvantage on strength checks for the next hour.
By the way, buddy, you need to go into rehab for that stealing signs thing.
If you give me an investigation check, or you give me an investigation check, you can give me a history check,
Okay.
or yes, history check.
+2 at least.
19.
10.
Cogs, in your head, as you kind of like saw this happen, him just back in your system, divinity, in Ralph.
Oh no, I pissed off a god.
Wow. You felt this presence before, and as you're kind of digesting what just happened, a memory when you were a child.
Baby Ralphie.
You remember a time you and your brother were training, your father standing over you. And in a moment when you dropped your guard, your brother's sword came straight to your face. But in an odd, undescribed moment, it stopped. Mere centimeters from ending your life on its own, causing your brother to drop the blade. You get chills. And you too begin to think, divinity, guardian.
Oh, what's up with that eagle in the bed?
But as you stand there, might be next week's quest. Something is drawing you in. As you're literally just feet from it, you feel in your chest a heat. And where your strength is gone, something in your body is like, but in this moment, you're unsure of it. But we'll leave that there for next week for good reasons. But we'll go ahead and continue. So you continue on. After that moment, you're a little unsure of what happened. You kind of look at Cogs, and in a moment you realize that he has divinity on his side, being a cleric. But you continue on, and as you do, you eventually get to this lake. And as you look across it, it is massive. But even in its size, as you look across, you could see the giant waterfall, which probably stands, it's probably about a 40-foot wall of just rushing water, probably about 50 feet tall, just plummeting to the lake. And as you kind of get closer and you look towards the lake is clear. You could see all the way to the bottom. You're not sure how deep it is, but the bottom is a beautiful pebble and stone of all different colors and glimmers. And in the sunlight, every now and again on the right, when you kind of catch it right, it shimmers. And you catch like a glance, like light reflecting off of a diamond in that shattering of light. And you look at the water, and the water is just this crystalness of calm. And as you get closer to the water, you kind of notice a woman, human, long brown hair, probably just over shoulder length, probably just halfway across her chest, wearing just a pair of pants and what looks to be almost a tube top. And as she comes going to you and she walks to you and she goes, I'm one with the water. I am a healer. This is my home. Do you need any healing potions? I offer some for cheap, and I will even allow you to drink them if you want to try. And as she kind of pulls it out, and you look at it, well, you know the color of healing potions. This potion's color is like a deep maroon red color, almost like blood red. It doesn't have that viscosity. It has the like liquid viscosity of a potion, but it's got that really dark maroon red color. And she goes, I made it here with ingredients from this treasure trove of a lake. Can I offer you some? And she takes a drink.
I don't need it right now.
I'm good. Thank you, though.
Thank you.
And you kind of notice her face kind of as she drops it. And her face kind of like,
Fucking know it.
decency.
We said thank you, anyways.
This is my. And her face like warps. Her hair becomes still brown, but it is this thin and just wiry, just handful.
Fucking hacks.
With a smile on her face. This is my water. You don't belong here.
Correction. It's nature's water.
And as you okay, so she kind of looks at you, and where's this fucking picture? Okay.
If she's freaking out, I throw acid in her face.
She's gonna stare at you, Cogs, and her eyes get large. I need you to make a Constitution save, right? No, Wisdom save.
That's 13.
As you feel this cold overtake your body, and this almost draining, as she used the death glare, as you take 7 points of psychic damage and are now
So it's not exactly the cold that's making it the damage, right? It's just
psychic. It's in your yeah. So
Did you say the damage yet?
six. Okay. And you are frightened.
Wrong person.
Why do I keep doing it? You are
Because it's on that side.
frightened, which means you have disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, and can't willingly move closer to the source of the fear. As she in roll initiative.
Too late.
As she is like right roll initiative.
Tricky.
What'd you roll?
15.
Your first, Ralph. Ralph.
For once, I'm not first.
Ralph, Seahag, Cogs.
What you roll?
7.
Actually, it's a reroll. Or no. No, no shit.
Yeah, if I was thinking quickly.
Okay.
Did you add your initiative bonus to it?
No, I did not. So 8, 9, 10.
Okay, then it's you. Yeah, it's definitely that one. Or wait, so 10's your initiative?
Yeah, I forgot the
Okay, then it's Ralph, Cog, Seahag. Seahag rolled a 8. Okay, so Ralph, she looks at you and just kind of. We'll finish this. You will see. I will petrify you and frighten you just as your friend. What would you like to do, buddy? As your claws are just kind of.
I'm gonna take my Warhammer.
I'm just gonna throw 6 sticks of dynamite at it.
And then, yeah, I'm gonna throw the Warhammer at her.
Okay. Go ahead and roll attack. Doesn't have too bad things.
27.
27?
Yeah, my Warhammer's hit DC is plus 10.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, so yeah, you hit the shit out of her.
That's 1d10 plus 7 plus, and we'll do cold damage.
Okay.
So 1d10 plus 7.
Then it's 1d8 for the cold.
2d8. So 5 plus 7 is 12.
Okay.
And then
You're on deck.
Yep.
Okay, that song's making me fall sleepy.
and 6 cold damage. So
As it kind of freezes as it hits her, and it, as her face like freezes still on this side.
oh, and I push her back 10 feet then.
Okay, so go ahead and move her back. Then you extra attack.
So,
You got that 11-5, didn't you?
yeah.
Okay.
And then
There's your hammer back into your hand.
I don't have any cantrips.
Did you even do your spells?
I'm assuming C means.
Yours are mostly buffs. Cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paladin is mostly buff. Healing spells.
Cool.
You have an extra attack though.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
Throw the Warhammer again.
Okay. D20. See if you hit.
19.
Yep, you hit.
+10 plus 7, so 17. And then we'll do fire damage this time. And do 8 points of fire damage.
As it hits her and she that cold spot on her face is now melted and it's like a little burnt and she
Oh no, I can use spells as
There's
a
just
bonus action.
Yeah. As a bonus action, yeah.
Yeah, I have Divine Smite and Searing Smite.
Yeah, but you add that to your attack. Right? Because what's it? What?
It has bonus action. It has spells underneath bonus action.
This is not. Is this the thing that we need to bring from?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so if you go to your should be on your spell list.
But normally those are cantrips, or the ones you can use as bonus action, not first level. And
Yeah, but look, casting time, 1 bonus action.
oh,
It's still a great part of paladin.
So the thing that we need to bring is further in the cave then?
it's under.
Yeah, but listen, it's casting time, 1 bonus action, which you take immediately after hitting a target.
Oh, okay.
So it's like basically the way I said it, the way it, with your smites, I'm gonna hit with my I'm gonna throw my hammer with divine smite.
Okay.
Okay, so that's how you use the smites, because that's how it works. Is you use it, it adds more dice to your damage.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like rage in a way. Okay, but over to Cogs, he's this hag is like she's wobbling, wobbly, wobbly.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just pull out that 9 pistol and
Go ahead.
stab at it. So since I get automatic advantage, that's just a regular roll then, right? Cause
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
2.
You shoot wild, buddy.
And then of course I'll go with the second attack.
Okay.
That's better. 14.
Planning your next move, Will?
14.
14. Just hits.
And that was 1d10. No, that's right here. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus another 2, 13.
13?
Yep.
How do you want to do this?
With the first shot just missing, it's like I'm almost going for that Hail Mary shot just because of the cold and whatever spell she used on me, and just go right for the chest. Easy shot.
That frighten kind of shakes you a little bit. You kind of draw up and aim, and you're kind of let the shot rip, and it flies right in the center of her head as it right through the back, and you can hear the bullet in the distance. Ting, ting, ting. No, it went. It took so much velocity that it lost it all. So not that far off, you hear the ting, ting of the bullet hitting the ground. As blood begins to pour out on her face, as she and just crumbles.
Oh, that was a quick work.
That's not the thing we need to the correct thing.
No.
That's why I was asking earlier.
No, that's on the other side of the water.
Good thing we didn't need that thing's brain, because it went everywhere.
Okay. So.
And I did not bring any bags.
Okay, since it's 8 o'clock, go ahead and roll me both of you, a d20 to approach the waterfall.
Nat 1.
You nat 20.
Law of average, buddy. That's law of average. Give me 10. It's law of average. But as you kind of
You bastard.
you kind of stick to the shoreline. Kind of staying on your toes. Guard up now, having one sea hag kind of attacking. You just kind of swivel as you guys walk. You know, for a moment you stumble.
Did anything happen to the water after she died?
No.
Oh.
In Cogs, you do stumble a little bit, and your foot kind of slips right into the water. So you are going to take a little bit of
How much of my foot?
your foot.
Just a
Oh,
foot.
yeah, just your foot.
What if my I thought I was wearing some kind of boots because I think that would have saved you, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, you are. So that's true. So yeah, your boots save you. You're lucky. And you're like, oh, you get that like instant terror runs over your body.
You almost trip into the water, and I kind of just catch you.
Perfect. I love it. And you do. You grab him, and you're like,
He's like inches, and like you can.
You
Well,
know,
he doesn't breathe, so I was gonna say you could see his breath like on the water, but
but you don't run into anything else. And as you approach this massive
I never thought I
waterfall,
was scared of water. Well, when I start getting close to one, apparently I do.
the water begins. You can, as you approach the waterfall, it is roaring. It is so loud that you can barely hear each other talk. But as you kind of look at the waterfall, you do see a glow through the waterfall. The glow of a fire, like a candle firelight, an orange. Perception check, investigation
That's what I
check.
said.
How do you want to do this, boys? There is a waterfall.
I'm going to just investigate that light from where we're standing.
Remember, there's a thick ass waterfall between you and that light, so
is there any rocks?
they can make. What do you?
I'm just gonna throw it and see if it'll actually go through the waterfall or not.
Okay, go ahead and make the investigation check.
Well, apparently, if your hammer can go through it.
It's got to hit a surface.
Why can't my hammer go through it?
No, 'cause he says it comes back to you.
Oh,
Is what he's saying.
Apparently, my bullet can go through
no,
it.
it has to hit some. Yeah, it has to hit the target in order
For it to return.
Well, I'm just saying because.
So I'm doing an investigation.
Yeah, just straight investigation check. Not too bad.
21.
Yeah, you quickly find a rock about this big, and you just. It goes through, and then you hear a kind of like roll. Just barely over the sound of the waterfall. So there's definitely some space back
Is there? I like to see if there's a wall behind that waterfall that you can climb up it.
there. Go ahead.
That'd be investigation.
I'm
right?
going to use my cleaver and use my spell that lets me go onto a different plane and go
Dirty 20.
through the waterfall.
Actually, 20.
Holy shit, I never thought of that. You're opening a portal.
Yeah, because I have. What is it?
I mean, yeah, technically you could see.
Yeah.
You're just.
Well, on the ethereal plane, that's if I attack anything on the ethereal plane. But yeah, I have that spell. It's what is it? Etherealness.
Yeah.
Etherealness.
Etherealness.
Because I can.
I mean, that works, and you just like avoided a skill challenge. You step through the portal behind him.
Why not?
Okay. So you cast this spell. You step through, and as you step through to the other side,
Because all I see is like gray and stuff, but I can at least see that running. I'm assuming.
as you step through the portal on the other side, you immediately see a creature, female in stature, wearing a bluish skirt. But I need you both to make a con save.
Well, if the creature's there, I'm going to use that.
You gotta make a con save first, buddy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This is literally like right as this is situational.
Uh-huh.
Oh, thank God. 15.
27.
Both got lucky. As you go through
And
this,
20.
yeah.
Then
As you go through this portal, Ralph more than Cogs, but you both immediately.
Oh,
You kind of look through,
Yeah.
and before your eyes can meet.
29. Sorry.
Damn. Before your eyes can meet her eyes, you immediately Snake hair.
Medusa.
Gordon.
Don't look at her! As you do realize, what you were hunting was a Medusa.
Look at the reflection. Don't look at her.
Very good. You want to see if there's some water on the ground somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, make an investigation check. You are not in initiative yet, so anything you guys would like to do?
Investigate for the water too. Ability skills.
11.
16, 17, 18, 19.
19. Ralph, you're kind of looking around and like just in a bit of a panic of this situation.
Would that be a survival?
Could do survival. Could do survival.
Because that would
It
be
is survival, technically, yes. You're right. You're right. It's survival.
15.
Okay. So you both kind of look, and there are pools of water all over. And actually, that is the area that waters the waterfall. So that was the challenge. 40 feet of water you had to go through. So congratulations. But
It's fun when you forget that I have these abilities.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes
you kind of look and you're looking at the water, and as you're looking at these puddles that are just scattered around from whether it be just a splatter off the back of the waterfall or just from it running on the top of this cave and dropping down. But you look around, you see puddles everywhere to the point where you don't even have to look up. As you do, you look down and you see this creature, this almost gorgeous black skin, her eyes, this red of just even looking in the ponds, there's something about them that is just so you just want to gaze into them. And you watch as serpents just dance around her head as she new plaything. My lovelies have wanted a new trophy. As you see her kind of like messing with frilling through the spiders as you look into the water.
because like you already forced me into the plane.
Yeah.
So I can't use that.
But as you kind of are looking at the water, and she's so, like, suppose you're here for me. I'm gonna say you have an opportunity round right now if you want to strike before initiative.
So can I use my sneak attack with this then?
She's looking right at you, dude. There's
So
between
yeah,
her
just
and
do
the
my
snakes.
quick shots on
Okay,
her.
so go ahead and roll d20.
Yeah, I'm going to use my spirit cleaver.
Okay, so go ahead and make roll d20.
13.
I get advantage on those.
Oh, wait, 13, 14, 16. Because it's proficiency.
Next
16.
20.
Really?
And it's an advantage, yeah, so it was either a 4 or 20.
That's
so
crit. That's a crit. Double that damage, buddy.
So,
Spirit cleaver.
Which is only 1d4. It really doesn't have any. Is Ricky only 1d4?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no, you gain +3 bonus to attack.
Yeah.
And damage rolls.
Yep. Yes.
Okay, so 2.
That's you gotta put that oil of sharpness on there to give you that extra.
Gotcha. 2 plus 7 is 9 plus 3.
12.
12, so 24.
Would you?
16.
16. That hits.
Oh. 11, 12, 13.
Okay, so now we're rolling initiative, boys. What's she? Oh, she's got a killer initiative.
7.
Medusa's first. She got a +6 in her initiative.
You say you got 7?
Yeah.
Did you buy 2? 9.
Okay, so Medusa, Cogs, and Realm. Always sucks when the barbarian does the last. But she kind of. So you won't look at me, will you? Well, I guess my pets will just get a chance to play. And she's going to do a multi attack, which is 3 strikes, which is 2 claws and a snake hair swipe. Ha, it's a mouthful. And really push it back. Yeah, you're not fighting. And actually, she would love it. On cogs. So your AC is 7. Oh, you both have the same AC. Okay, so give me 3.
Okay. Can I use a bonus action to put my mask on?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, only one of them hits. The snake swipe hits.
All right.
And she goes to claw you, and it just your metal. It just kind of glazes right out there. As her claws at this moment just don't seem very sharp. But the
Is
snake
this thing humanoid?
no.
Okay.
As her hair kind of and it kind of hits you, and it does. It pierces a hole in your iron, in your
Okay.
metal. And that one is okay. It's gonna be well, that's some fucking damage. Excuse my language. As you take I am a D4. 23 points of damage from her snakes.
So that's just piercing then, or
It's actually
Would they turn
it's
him to
3.
stone, technically, because
No.
he doesn't have eyes?
3. It's 3 piercing damage and 20 poison damage.
I got advantage on against poison
That's on traps.
on traps? Oh, okay.
What?
How would you get advantage on
You don't have advantage. You have
resistance?
Well-
resistance or immunity.
It says against being poisoned and with an A next to it for constructed resilience.
It must be on save.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because this isn't on save that makes sense. I don't you're
It just says
No, yeah.
So I was just making sure. 'Cause I wasn't for sure. How
Yeah,
this
I would
worked
say
out.
on saves that makes sense. You were just like bit by a fucking
Right.
snake.
Okay. So how much points? How many
23.
points? 23. Okay.
The poison one's the big one.
Skittles action.
But with that, it's going to look at you with its bonus action, Ralph. And you can make a con save.
What type of damage? What is she doing?
This isn't damage.
Oh, it's
This is petrifying gaze. If you fail your restraint, you can't do shit.
$25. Wait, plus 3.
Yeah, you beat it.
28.
As she kind of looks at you, but you like just instinctually, you just kind of keep your head down and you fight the urge to look up at her. And she kind of a strong will. A strong will. I'll break it. As the spiders, it's your turn, Ralph. Or Cogs.
So take a quick shot on her.
22. Sorry.
22.
Yep.
The hit.
Ooh. 10. So that's 15.
The
15
Medusa.
plus 5.
Think of a
15,
Medusa in
16,
real life.
17,
That's fucked up.
18. 18 damage.
She's so hot.
Well, that's the thing.
Do you think her pubes are spider or snakes too? Is that why some of them are? 22, you said?
Yep.
22 points.
Yeah, 10, and then +5, and then +3 for my
Okay,
special.
so what'd you roll for damage?
10, 15, 16, 17, 18.
18? Okay. And she kind of powder. Now if you can handle it.
Let's have some more! Double nines. Oh, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14? That does not hit.
Alright. And for my bonus action,
Ralph, you are on deck.
spells.
No, I was just making because I'm immune to poison
No, it was she restrains you.
because I have that.
It'd be restrained. She was basically disadvantaged on everything.
Yeah.
And you can't move.
I'm gonna cast that much. Sacred Flame.
Okay. Is that saved or
Yeah, Dex save 12.
17 plus 3? So she saved.
Yep.
Okay. Well, okay, so that's your turn. Over to
Okay, so I use my bonus action to put on my mask. And then, in addition, you can use the action to fire a beam of deathly green magic from your forehead as a creature you can see within 60 feet of you. Your creature must make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
it's an icon. Oh, but I freaking tanked that roll. I failed. I tanked it.
So you take 7d8 damage plus 30 necrotic damage.
Believe me, buddy, you'll have your weapon when you get your. Trust me.
I'm just like a gun so much because I get it.
30, 35, 65 points of damage.
Holy shit. Wow. Oh, I gotta use calculator for that one. 65 points of damage. We just hit our highest damage for this game so far. At what, level 7? Level 6?
7?
6.
6?
6? Okay. Wow.
Otherwise, I would not have posted if we're at 7.
Wow.
Well, what gives me advantage then? Since I have. Oh, it gives me advantage.
As she kind of, as you do this, as you, for shits and giggles, we're going to say when you put that mask on, something happens to you. As you kind of like,
Is it a jackal? Jackal?
that's what I mean.
Jackal.
You kind of put it on your, as you kind of like put it on it, you start to like chuckle. And you put it on, and there's just this. And as you do that, this beam, this solid, like 2-inch beam just off of the center of his head, and it right into her chest, and as it does, it just. And it like burns out a hole in her chest. And she's kind of sitting there, pipe up that deep. You could see the inside cavern. It's just burnt flesh, like it was cauterized as it was cutting. And as she's saying, she's like the snakes are all standing up, and you can see it in the puddle as she screams. So your turn.
Okay.
Extra attack.
Extra attack. Yeah, I'm going to take. And throw my warhammer then, right? I can do that as a.
Yeah. As a second fact, yes, you can.
Yeah. Get advantage on that. Mm-hmm. 24.
That hits.
So I do.
I just thought of something crazy with your bill we're going to talk about off camera.
I just threw that in the. So 6 plus 7, 13, and then 9 acid damage.
So 13 plus 9.
22.
Yeah. It's almost 8:30, but we're going to finish this combat.
That's fine. She'll get over it.
Okay, so that was.
I told her as close to 8:30 as possible.
That was your second attack.
Yes.
You did your bonus action to start to get the mask on. So we are back up to the Medusa. She's standing there, and at this point, she is in pain. As you see in the puddle, all the snakes are erected straight up, and she's in her hand is going in the wound, and as she does, nothing is coming off. It's cauterized. It's kind of. Get this rope. You're not normal pigs. And she is going to she's going to poison Ray. Straight at Cogs.
Is it a spell?
No, it's just a straight Ray attack out of her fucking hand. Not really a spell. Well, it's out of her eyes, actually.
Can I
It's
jump in
range.
front of Cox?
It's considered a ranged tag. You want to?
Yeah, because I'm immune to poison.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll say this. We're going to leave it up to the dice. Roll me a D20. And you got a little higher than whatever this is.
Come on, buddy.
16. That was a 17.
As she. And it just. Because it's considered a range tag. As it gazes out of her eyes. Ralph, you go to jump. But as you do.
Short.
You don't really fall short as you're not quick enough. As you kind of go, but as you kind of get there, that beam is right past you. And as it kind of just startles you a bit. As it hits you.
I tried.
It's got my almost guaranteed to hit. It's got a plus 11 to hit. Yeah, it hit. But as it hits you, Cogs, you feel it as it's and you feel your shooting arm go solid. It's stiff. As you take 9 points of damage, and you now have disadvantage. As your arm is inoperable.
So sparks just flying out of the arm.
No, it's rock.
Okay.
Okay. Hang on a second. And with that, she's actually just going to end her turn. She's out of petrifying gaze. She didn't recharge. And we are over to Cogs. You're at. Did you drop it?
I dropped salt.
I'll find it later. The dogs don't really. You're the side that your gun's on. That arm. No, it's straight attack.
No, that's a straight attack.
Go ahead.
23.
That is.
So that's 4d6 damage.
46?
Yep.
I thought he said 4
I know, that's...
damage. I was like, oh shit.
We're gonna be here for
40.
days. And she's... No! She's struggling, and she's like... Where the wound in her chest was cauterized. From the amount of just pain and pressure she's taking, that wound is starting to bleed. And all her other wounds are starting to bleed. As she kind of... No!
And with my bonus action, I'm going to use one of my potions. Yeah, God, I don't know. Sacred Flame Resistance, good. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, it's not...
Okay, so yeah, I'll just have to use one of my...
Okay.
I'll just use the yellow one, the cheaper ones.
2d4 plus 2.
She a fiend or undead?
It's monstrosity.
Oh.
But it is... We are back over to Ralph.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of health.
I feel like she does not like radiant damage at all. Especially if this is Divine Smite and she keeps saying divinity. I guess I'll just...
Divine Smite and hit her with the hammer?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So, let's see. That's 25.
That is.
And then it's 1d10.
Would it be
5 plus 7 is 12.
And then your Divine Smite.
9.
How do you want to do this?
And then
Yes.
You should have just
12.
attacked her, bro. How do you want to do this?
As I throw my hammer and
You throw it? Okay.
and just the Divine Smite. Or you know what? No. As like I see this damage that she's doing to Cogs, I'm literally just gonna take my hammer and run towards her and just smack her in the face.
Just right across the
Right
vein?
across, like
I
right
love it.
here.
Okay.
And then as I'm using my Divine Smite,
Just roll me a d20. Just narrative.
8. And just watch her head just plop right off because of the divine.
It does. You just like... Not even rage induced. You just like... and you charge her. And as you do, that motion where you pull that hammer off your back and you just kind of swing it behind you as far as you can, kind of overextending your arm behind you as you... Goosh! And as you do, it smacks her on the side of her face, and you hear it as her jaw just breaks. You hear both sides of her jaw just snap, and as it does, the head just goes and just
does one of these.
Oh yeah, just straight bobbles onto the floor, and as it does, you watch as the snakes all wriggle and just plop lifeless.
Okay, still don't look at it. Put it in the bag of holding.
All right.
Just roll a d20. It's gonna be your d20. See if you can do it without looking.
11.
11. You quickly you glance quickly, but not at the snakes, at the just the sheer tear of how he knocked his head off. As you look at it, and the skin is like flailed, muscle. He hit it so hard that not only did he knock the head off, he broke the spine, as there is a section about this big of the larynx and spine, just like hanging off the bottom of the head. And as you shove it in there, give me perception checks, both of you. I didn't describe this well enough, so I'm just going to ask for a check.
Yeah, 20.
Don't even roll well. Unless you absolutely want to.
22.
You see a chest in the room. Back behind where she was standing. And as her body falls, you kind of notice it. actually popped open.
Your chest, you said?
You know what? I'm going to let you grab inside there.
Why me?
Just do it.
You know what? You've been ordering me around a little too much. I think I'll let you, buddy.
No, just open it, because you have a bad arm. And if it's a mimic,
why don't you just investigate it?
because I'm trying to do something,
All right.
just reach in with your bad arm, because it's stone. It's not going to do anything to you. That's why.
Okay.
So as he puts his arm in there, I'm just going to smack the chest down
And crush his hand?
and break his arm off.
Okay, yeah. You do.
Because I can see it gradually becoming more and more. At least that's what it
Falling?
appears to be.
Your arm just shatters and is gone.
And now I open up the chest to see what's in it.
Where'd it go? I had it. I fucking lost it. I lost it. Where did it go? Well, see, I don't think you're gonna want it.
It's not going to get you a new arm, but we can find something.
You open it, and you find
Off to the junkyard.
this one. I don't think you're gonna want it. You open it, and as you do, just flip it open. You see a metal steel chest plate, finely designed with like a red cloak on it. If you want to look it up, it's called the Morning Steel Half Plate. You don't wear armor, so
No.
it's yours, Gerard.
Yeah. You can look it up. You can have it.
On my phone.
The coolest thing it does is death transference. Whenever you are subjected to necrotic damage, you can use your reaction to take no damage and instead gain a number of temporary hit points.
Nice. But we can end it there.
Yeah. But as you kind of... It actually works perfect with the whole cave situation. As you kind of open this chest and realize what you've just done, facing off against a Medusa, you're now left with more questions. As you're now pondering, Ralph, and even Cogs a little bit of what the hell does your brother need a Medusa head for?
Right.
And you're kind of thinking on the whole subject of...
He said just the brain.
It was the whole head. It was, you had to find that out.
Yeah.
But you kind of, you start to realize and see the dots forming of the bigger picture. And realizing that the tournament is nothing more than a distraction. And as you kind of head out of the cave, or head out of the waterfall.
Well, before we do, I'm just going to pick up my arm.
It's just rocks. It's a pile of rocks. Just leave it there, trust me.
I want to dig.
Just trust me.
But gonna get you anymore.
As you kind of head out, you're just gonna have you're just gonna have disadvantage to get it fixed. But you kind of head out, and as you do, you like, well, we're heading back to town. Let's stop at that mine. Something is telling me to stop at that mine.
Is that yours?
Yep.
But you as you start to head out, you decide to set up camp for the night. And as you get a night's rest, looking forward to the day of traveling, and actually maybe figuring out what actually lurks in that fallen night cave, and what exactly divinity you are touched by. More questions than answers. Divinity. Are we pawns Or are we the kings at the table?
Stay tuned until next.
And with that, thank you for tuning in. We love you guys. You guys have a great week. With all the love from this table to your home, to all you viewers, to anybody. You guys have a great week, and we will see you next week. We good to play?
Yep.
We'll see you next Friday for another installment, episode 12 of the Grand Warrior Tournament, and see what these guys do in the Fallen Night Line and what they may discover about themselves. But thank you.
Bye bye.